Today we're comparing the official LEGO Barad-dûr to a super cheap AliExpress copy. And honestly, this might not go how you expect. We will compare the minifigures, build experience, and finish quality. Let's begin. On one side, we've got the official LEGO Icons Barad-dûr set number 10333. This thing is epic, with over 5,471 pieces, 10 minifigures, and it is a towering set of pure awesomeness. At over 83 centimeters high, this set isn't easy to miss. It's officially licensed, meaning everything from the design to the minifigures is meant to match the world of the Lord of the Rings perfectly. On the other side, we have the AliExpress version. This is basically a clone. Same general design, similar piece count, way lower price. But no official branding, no licensing, and definitely no guarantees. Let's talk about the biggest difference: price. The official LEGO set can cost anywhere from about $400 to over $460 US. That's not a casual purchase. That's a think about it for a week purchase. Compare that to the $65 US you pay from AliExpress, and the difference becomes sixfold. So naturally, the big question is, are you getting 6 times less quality? Or is LEGO just massively overpriced? Let's find out. Let's build both, because this is where the real difference starts to show. With LEGO, everything feels premium and intentional. The instructions are clear and easy to follow, and literally every LEGO brick clicks into place perfectly. I hear so many people complain about LEGO's declining quality, and if I'm honest, I just don't see it. Building Barad Dur was honestly relaxing, and for a set this big, this matters. You can put on the original trilogy and pretend you're in Middle-earth. Now, the clone build. This is where things get unpredictable. Some pieces are too tight, some don't hold. The instructions are newspaper thin, and sometimes you don't even get all the pieces. So instead of a relaxing build, you may take a bit longer looking for pieces, rearranging, or pulling your hair out. Now here's where it gets really interesting. From a distance, they look the same. If you had this on a shelf, most people would walk past without even noticing. Even I had trouble telling the two apart while making this video. But when you get up close, cracks start to appear. Now, just to be clear, when I say finished quality, I mean surface smoothness, color consistency, fit and alignment, print versus sticker quality, and the overall feel. With LEGO, the plastic has a very specific feel. It's consistent throughout with no visible imperfections. The black colors under those lights look consistent. It just looks clean. Every piece blends together into one cohesive structure. Now the clone version, the black looks a few shades lighter, with tons of minor scratches throughout. However, the biggest difference is in the stickers and clear pieces. The clear pieces are cloudier than LEGO's. The stickers on the clone version look less crisp. The colors are duller and slightly misaligned. This is where things get wild. As the quality of LEGO's minifigures is light years away, the first thing you'll notice is that the clone versions have no back torso prints or dual face prints. Let's go through each. The two hobbits are similar. Frodo's hairpiece is different and completely changes how the character should look. The printing on the clone's version is very clear, especially in the line that cuts off his shorts. The One Ring is not chrome, but a weird off-gold color. Samwise has similar issues with the hairpiece being different and printing issues with the shorts. Gollum is surprisingly very similar, and to be honest, I kind of like the clone version better. The two green orcs are almost identical, the only notable difference being the printing on their torsos. And the hairpiece's finished quality differs, especially in its ears. The clone version came with 2 different hair colors. The clone's helmet doesn't sit flush, and when put on, it doesn't show their eyes like in LEGO's version. These two are very similar, with just minor differences in the print quality. The sand colors are off in the Orc General Gothmog minifigure. While LEGO's version is bright and vibrant, the fake version is rather dull. The printing on the face also looks unclear. The mouth of Sauron's helmet is a different color, and it also doesn't have the two-tone grays you see in LEGO's. LEGO's version also has much better printing, especially at the mouth. Sauron's clone's helmet is made of hard plastic, unlike LEGO's rubber version. The color of the gray is also different. The official set is designed like a proper play set. With the turn of this knob, the front doors open. LEGO's version is smooth, while the AliExpress version tends to get stuck. This is the same as Sauron's throne room. While the LEGO version is smooth, the clones feel tight and grindy. Both the official LEGO version and the AliExpress clone include a light brick that shines up into the eye. The clone's version works, but not well. The light flickers. While LEGO has a consistent, warm orange-red tone which evenly lights up the entire eye. If you enjoyed this comparison, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.